Alright folks, a quick review of the Jxd 509G model, Pioneer model that is. You know, I see all these guys throwing their quads up in the air and catching them. You know, they think it's really cool, but this is why you don't do that. But, anyway. Really, folks, you really don't want to do that, though. That is not how you are supposed to fly a quadcopter. You know, you want to learn good techniques now, so when you move up to bigger, more expensive, and more dangerous models, that you have all your technique, down pat. You know, all that throwing your quad in the air and catching it is ridiculous. That's not how you fly a true quad. I mean, it looks cool on a video, but you know, you want to learn proper techniques, folks. Anyway, I don't know if you can see this. This is the new Pioneer model. It has FPV, which the screen looks pretty good, actually. I know it's very hard to see in the sun. We're going to have a short flight of it, test flight. It's very windy out here, folks. We're at the same AMA field in Orlando, Florida. Last few days it's been really, really windy. But this has altitude hold, by the way, which is a really nice feature for doing FPV. Oh, as you can see, I changed the antenna. I put up my Fat Shark antenna. I just wanted to see if it would work, and it does. I don't know if it's going to improve the range any, but we'll see. Alright, let's take off. Hit the start button, and it idles up, which is nice. Then simply go up. Very windy out here. You can see the quad fighting it. It's actually blowing it sideways. But I flew this in front of my house, and I'll tell you what, it really did well where there was no wind. The altitude hold works very well. I mean, amazingly well. I mean, it almost seems like it has GPS. This has, I believe, 3 different flight modes. This, I would say, is 1. It beeps every time. Let's see. That's 2. And I've noticed not only does the pitch and roll increase, but the yaw does too. That's 3. We're in high mode right now, and that's the yaw. This has no problem fighting the wind, by the way. Has plenty of pitch. No problem, because the wind is really blowing out here, folks. It's like 15 miles an hour, maybe more, with gusts that are even higher. Try to keep this close for you. It is a very small quad, and this camera doesn't do that great far away, like I said before. This thing is just really nice. I mean, I must say, I'm very impressed. I mean, the altitude hold is absolutely fantastic. That is a nice feature. Let's see if we can bring it down for 1 second here. Let's see, turn it around. Do a thumbnail, a toenail. Let's see here. It's a little windy to do a hands-off, but I'll tell you what, with the altitude hold, it's really very easy to do. A hands-off hover. It's a little windy though, because it keeps blowing it sideways. Altitude hold is amazing. That's the funnels, which aren't too bad. See if I can bring it in closer and do that. Not too great, but not bad, you know. Let's see the yaw rate. This, like I said, I'll put it back in beginner mode. Bring it a little closer. That's the yaw rate. That's in intermediate mode. Let's see. Okay, this is intermediate mode, and now high mode. And you can see that it increases along with the pitch and the roll, which is pretty nice to have all three modes like that. This, when your low voltage kicks in, the lights blink on the bottom. These lights, actually, I flew this last night for just a little while, and those lights, believe it or not, shine really good through those little light covers right there. It's kind of hard to see during the day. It is blue in the front and green in the back. Alright, I have my Andromeda 850 milliamp battery in there, which gives it quite a bit more flight time. I mean, they were advertising, you know, a lot of people were saying they were only getting 5 minutes of flight time, and it was disappointing because that's all, you know. Well, just put a bigger battery in there, folks. You know, it's a real simple fix. I'll tell you something else that's a real simple fix. If, you know, you're up in the air and you're trying to bring it down, just pitch forward and it comes right on down. Somebody was saying, I believe Chris Walsh was saying, that he couldn't get his quadcopter to come down, that the altitude hold worked too good. Well, you know what? With a real quadcopter, you don't come straight down anyway. You always want to kind of come down at a forward pitch, at an angle, spin around a couple of times, you know. That's how you want to come down, folks. You know, you don't want to just bring it straight down, because I'll tell you what, with a more powerful quad, and even some of these toy grade quads, they will enter into a vortex ring state where they will literally fall out the sky. So you always want to be going forward as you're coming down. Always want to be going forward as you're coming down. Very simple like that. And that's it. And it comes right down, no problem. I've had no problem bringing this quadcopter down. You just can't bring it straight down. But, you know, that comes with experience with other larger, more expensive copters, that is. And that is my quick test of the 509G, folks. Let's do a quick, well, you guys can't see my screen, but I just want to see if it starts to break up as I go out. You know what? No, I'm pretty far away and I still have a good view. Yeah. Not breaking up, folks. This antenna really does improve the range on the video. And this quadcopter has quite good range too. The end of that field is, whoops, must have been my battery there. Is it blinking? Yes, it's blinking. Alright. Hard to see, like I said, during the day, folks. That was the 509G. Oh, and the end of that field where I was just at is probably close to 100 meters, so this has over 100 meters of range, I would say. Okay, that's about it. That's all I can say for it. Really like this video screen, by the way. Alright, everybody, signing out. Peace.